And we are back with Thursday Thunder. We are going to open the show with Juventud Guerrera beating Jamie Noble in what should be an entertaining cruiserweight match. We're going to celebrate the recent success of Totally Buff. After that, they didn't appear in the last show, and they have recently been crowned as the tag champs after beating the Perfect Event at Bash at the Beach. Chronic are going to beat the Mamelukes, and we've got Stable Angle here, and New Jack has joined for Filthy Animals. I think this will be a good career move for him. Then New Jack of the Filthy Animals is going to draw with the Wall from the Rat Pack, and there's going to be a mass brawl basically, which is why it ends up in a draw, double disqualification, and I'm like two new stable members of the two factions. I think it's a good move for both guys. Interview Sid Vicious, give him a bit of limelight, heating up his feud with DDP. He beat DDP at the Bash at the Beach of the opening bout. New Cruiserweight champion, Just Incredible, has only had a couple of appearances in this company, is going to beat Lash LeRoux by interference from Lash LeRoux's new feuding partner, Goldberg. Now, doesn't sound great on paper, but Lash LeRoux, he's on the top of his game. He's just been elevated to main event. Goldberg is a main eventer, and a classic heel face story here. And I think it could do both guys a lot of good, because I don't really know what to do with either of them at the moment. So let's pair them up, and I think it'll do Lash LeRoux more good, whether Goldberg leaves or not after it. So I think it's a good choice. And later on in the show, the last angle is going to be Goldberg attacking LeRoux backstage, showing his dominance. This angle here is Sean O'Haire calling out Dustin Rhodes, and they end up having a brawl together. Mike Awesome's going to beat Kevin Nash thanks to Sting. And in the main event, we've got Scott Steiner retaining his world title against Sting. And of course, Kevin Nash is going to cost him of that match. So Nash and Sting are going to cost each other's matches here. We could find a tag match at the next show. Maybe Awesome and Steiner versus Sting and Nash. Sorry, Awesome and Sting against Nash and Steiner. We shall see. But let's start the show. Oh, look at that match quality, 100%, and already my decision to sign Juvie is paid off. I mean, 100% match quality. You don't often get them. The crowd weren't very up for it, but you can't fault for match quality. Juvie driver, fantastic. Totally Buff. Yeah, I think they've only got a limited shelf life, to be honest. It's just to get them both more over as singles competitors again. Mamelukes and Chronic, that's a very good score for that. I didn't expect it to get that high. High times 1, 2, 3. I really want to try and push Chronic. I think that they're a good team with a lot of potential. They might not be the prettiest in the ring, but I think they were brilliant together. Filthy Animals, New Jack. Yeah, I would have expected that a little bit better. And Jack and the Wall, not great. Sid Vicious gained overness from this. That's definitely worth doing. Last Row, Just Incredible gained overness, and WCW Cruiserweight Title has lost image. Well, never mind. But we've got a new Cruiserweight champion, and we had a good match out of it. Sean O'Haire, Dustin Rhodes. Rhodes runs down and hits the ring, and they brawl all the way back to the aisle, and eventually out of sight backstage. What a crap match that is. Mike Awesome, Kevin Nash. Won't be putting them in together again. Jackknife powerbomb, bang. Lash LeRoux, Goldberg, that did decent. No one's lost any overness from that. And for main event, even when they were feuding, they didn't have great matches. I would have thought that they would, because from what I've seen of them in real life, I would have thought they'd put on a decent match. But there we go. Crowd reaction was great, and overall rating was pretty good. So I'm expecting a good score here. 73%. That's what we want. Mike Awesome and Nash is by far the worst segment. But yeah, good show overall. Let's have a look at the Extreme Male here. Good rating for Thunder. Scott Steiner and Sting didn't click, maybe due to the mismatched skills. Mike Awesome, Kevin Nash didn't like Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome was terrible. I had to pull out all the stops to try and keep on that. Oh, well, that's his morale going down then. Flipping heck, they're all moaning this week, aren't they? Meeting. Unhappy workers. Yeah, not good, really. I'm still tempted to offer Hulk Hogan a contract. But, I mean, it's only Nash, isn't it, that's going to be disappointed. And Nash isn't very happy. You know what? I'm going to go all out. Let's try and sign Hulk Hogan. I'm going to do it. He's going to sell better. Continue anyway. Written contract, main event for 1 year. Coming in as a face. You're going to have to offer me more than that. 300 grand. Oh, well, we can't get him anyway unless he comes on an open contract. So that's him out for question. It's a bit disappointing. What about Kurt Hennig? I know Shane Douglas doesn't like him, but I'm sure he can get over it. He's 39. He'd come in as a... I'd have him come in as a face, actually. Written contract. Into the mid-card. Do we actually need him for much more than that? Let's offer him 140 grand. No, we don't need Kurt Hennig, do we? We don't really need him. We're happy with what we've got. Let's have a look for writing staff. Market. Okay. Right, so that concludes that show. Let's just go to Saturday. Yeah, no news here. So we'll get the next show sorted, and I'll get back with you very shortly.